bear is so closely associated with Russia by foreigners that even Kislev in Warhammer III Total War is tightly connected to this animal. The main Kislevite god is a gigantic magical polar bear. Bear shows off on the coat of arms of all Kislev. Kislevites ride bears to battle and harness them to their war sleds. One of the Kislevite units is a huge enchanted polar bear. In truth, there are indeed especially many bears in Russia. Our brown bear subspecies is the biggest one in the world, and you can sometimes find polar bears in the far north. In Russian folklore, bear is a clumsy but powerful and wise character. The Russian word for bear, medvedь, is made of two words: med, honey, and vedet, an old word for to know. So bear, medvedь, in Russian literally means he who knows honey, or he who knows where honey is. A she-bear with her cubs is a widespread symbol of maternity and motherly love in our culture. However, bear has never been a state and country symbol of Russia, although you can find it on coats of arms of some Russian cities, like Novgorod or Yaroslavl. For a long time we didn't have a unified symbol of our whole country. Since the end of the 15th century the symbol of Russia is a two-headed eagle. Most probably it became our symbol because of the following. On the 22nd of November 1472, Ivan III, the unifier of Russia, got married to the last Byzantine princess, Sophia Paleologos. With his new wife, Ivan also inherited the symbol of her once great empire. So the symbol of Russia is the Roman eagle Aquila in its medieval version. It symbolizes dynastic and religious succession to the Byzantine, in other words, the Eastern Roman Empire. Thus, since the end of the 15th century until today, the official symbol of the Russian state has been the two-headed eagle, inherited from Romans from the Byzantine Empire. But this Aquila had a break in the years of the Soviet authority. The symbols of the USSR were a 5-point star and crossed sickle with hammer. The star symbolizes the 5 continents of our planet. On each of them the revolution will win, and first socialism and then communism will be built. Sickle and hammer symbolize the Russian people, simple working people, peasants, sickle, and proletarians, hammer, who actually ruled our country in the Soviet time.